Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Eve the Empath, coming to deliver messages from Spirit. Today we are going to do messages for our beautiful Taurus. I asked Spirit who did they want me to work on today, and so they got me messages for the Taurus. And Taurus is going to be affected in their 8th house. Specifically, they wanted to have messages related to their 8th house and affected by their Venus, which they actually have Venus as their one of their ruling planets. So Taurus says, thank you for joining. This is going to be for your Taurus sun, moon, rising, and your north node. If you have other placements, it may apply to you. I won't know, but you can tell if it resonates with your spirit. And if it doesn't, don't take it. Don't take things that don't resonate. Only vibrate in places that you belong. We don't want you vibrating where you don't belong. We're going to be using our Akashic Records. You guys know I love the Akashic Records, right? Because it gives us a look back. It pulls from our history and knows us. We're going to pull from the Herb Crafters. I got a little moisture on that. We're going to pull from the Herb Crafters, which my ancestors love to talk to me through it. And I am so eternally grateful. And we're going to get a soul message so that we understand where we need to go in the directions. So what I love about the soul messages is it gives us a beautiful meditation so that we can open up the part of us that needs to hear, so that we can go within and not necessarily rely on other people to give us what we need, right? So let's get started. I have meditated today. I've already done my reading. And I am wanting to deliver for you, beautiful Tauruses. The energy around you shows that abundance, the abundance of nature, it's rich and earthy and productive. And we already have a card. And I'm pretty sure I've seen this already. It's the 7 of Roses and it's the journey in reverse, okay? So we are still dealing with that energy, Taurus. And we are going to get a meditation and a light message. Thank you, angels and guides, spirits and angels and guides from the highest vibration, purest intentions. Please deliver to our beautiful Taurus a message that they need. What is it that you want their heart, their spirit to know as they embark on their healing journey, as they move towards the new direction, as they level up in consciousness? What is the messages that you have for our beautiful Taurus? Thank you, soul messages. Thank you for clear and concrete messages for our beautiful Taurus. Thank you for clear and concrete messages for our beautiful, loving, caring, compassionate Tauruses. And even those stubborn, ornery, don't want to be nice to people Tauruses. What is the message for them? And we got meditation, right? So we're going to have some meditation energy for you guys. That's a number 8 for those who are into the numerology. So we got 7, we got 8. And let's look at our herb crafters. We're going to do a little shuffle on these cards. Make sure that they are good and shuffled, and that spirit is able to feel and heal and deliver for our beautiful Tauruses. What I love about this deck is that it gives us some insight to plant medicine. So while our traditional tarot may just be about the pictures, this one gives us some insight that I really, really enjoy. And like I've told you guys, I do read from the book, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. We get what we need to get, right? I like to get it right. I don't want to add my will to anything. I only want what Spirit has for you. And I see we got changes with the World card, right? The turning of the wheel. It was upright, so we got some changes. We got some transformation. We're going to look at that, okay? So with the Seven of Roses, the journey, we are going to know that things are probably a little different. It's in reverse. Let's see what they have for us today. It says, if you get the journey card in reverse, a journey or move may be delayed or canceled. If you've been looking to change, expand, or diversify your work, now may not be the time. But don't worry, you haven't lost the opportunity for new discoveries, new travels, and new places. It's merely being delayed. Be patient and attend to what lies before you in the present. Your ship will return again when the time is right. For some of you guys, it's just saying that there's going to be some delay. It's interesting because you did get the World card, which is about forward movement, transformation, but perhaps maybe there was some work that you haven't done. Perhaps there are some things that you still need to work on, some specific activities, some lessons that you may need to learn. Whenever you're seeing pauses, you're asked to go within. You're asked to see things from an inside out perspective. Again, this is going to be relative to your 8th house. So these are with your relationships. These are with your shared resources and also with your intense emotions. I wanted to read this to you guys today because I felt like it was very important. With the 8th house energy, it was saying that when you relate deeply to another person, it transforms us forever. We're the sum total of all those with whom we shared penetrating emotions. It says in the 8th house, it can represent the area of your life where you succumb to the intoxicating love of another and where we abandon ourselves to the passion of helpless acquiescence. I don't know if I said that right, but it's okay. We're going to roll with it. This could mean the birth of a baby, but it could also be an intense physical relationship. For in the sacred act of coupling, we are taken into intense primordial feelings that affect us deeply on an emotional level. If we feel betrayed by the soul who we shared those bewitching moments with us, then revenge, jealousy, and hatred are also possible, for this vulnerability can erupt into passion for a different kind and produce all kinds of destructive behavior. This area of your life contains all that will transform and change you. So the end of a chapter in your life is possible as you are taken from one state of being to be reborn into another. It says the butterfly that comes on that card represents the similar process of a caterpillar becoming a chrysalis. And let me show you the card. It's a beautiful card. As you can see, there's children there. There's wedding bands there. So you see it's indicative of it's really geared around relationships, finances, money. And I can see how the emotions can be intense because marriage, strong relationships, strong soul ties, karmic trauma bonds, all those things can be very intense when we're encountering them. It says mystically you may be connecting with your family history and reliving some karmic destiny, but ultimately these experiences are all about your growth and transformation in the circle of life. So for some of you guys, you could be involved with some karmics that have maybe intoxicated your soul. You know, you feel drunk in love with them, and perhaps the relationship has gone very, very wrong. Well, karmic relationships don't always flow like we think they should because they are just that. They're karmic. They're meant to help us grow and evolve, right? So right now you're stagnant. You were thinking it was time to move, right? You're thinking it's time to go to the next level, and Spirit is saying, no, not right now. It's not time. You're transforming. It says money or goods and that belong to others and the possessions we share with partners are also covered by the 8th house. And difficulties can arise if love turns into bitter hatred and things have to be divided up. Hopefully you are not in this place, but if you are, try to manage the battle of wills with humility and restraint. It could also be some legacy or inheritance of some sort that is received or that should have been received. So for some of you guys, you may feel that your inheritance was stolen because again, in reverse, the journey is stuck, right? We're not moving forward. So perhaps there could have been a time this could be time when the resources of family Maybe someone has passed on and left you an inheritance and others are in charge of it, or perhaps someone has stolen what is rightfully yours, right? You're at halt. But Spirit said, don't worry about that. When the time is right, your ship will come in. So perhaps as you continue to move through those lessons, as you continue to let go, as you continue to open your heart, as you continue to heal your heart, you get the opportunity to heal those resources, right? It says you're impacted by the planet of Venus. And it says with Venus, this is the part of you that desires beauty. It desires success and indulgence and valuables, which makes sense because, again, in your 8th house, these two go hand in hand. And in your journey, you're kind of stuck right now. So what are you doing to keep yourself in a stagnant position? Are you holding on to things that no longer serve you? Are you holding on to relationships or habits in relationships that no longer serve you? Are you moving in the direction of joy and peace? Or are you moving in the direction of chaos? Are you continuing to allow chaos to be your compass as you move and navigate through life, right? Are you doing everything that you're supposed to do? Because again, as we learn through karmic experiences, it's not about the other person. It's about us. Inside out, not outside in. The reflection that you see, the energy that you see in others, the disdain that you see in others. Spirit is asking you to look at yourself, right? So that you can move past this part of your life and move forward in your journey. You're being asked to examine yourself, to go inside, to meditate, to clear your mind so that you could see things from a clear and concrete perspective. Are you doing that today, Taurus? Because you have abundance all around you. You have so many beautiful gifts. Have you looked in your heart today, Taurus? Have you looked at the condition of your heart? Is it working? Is it pumping? Are your valves closed? Are your walls divided? Because if they are, it makes sense why in this house you're stuck. While things are not flowing how you want them to in love. Are you loving yourself? Because that's so important. It is one of the major things that I say all the time. And the reason that I say it with such conviction is because I understand what it feels like to not love yourself. And the world just spits back to you who you are. And there's no way around it. So you can look at yourself and think, well, I'm a good person. And yes, you can be. But are you true to yourself? Are you honest with yourself? The very things that you seek in another, are you pouring into yourself? I think it's time to look at that. Because you're on this journey in reverse. You're not moving. You're stuck. You're stagnant. Is that where you really want to be? Because you have so much beauty in you. Venus is about beauty. It's about luxury. It's about success. It also is about indulgence. So for some of you, you overindulge in things. What are you overindulging in? What are the things that you are tied to that have you stuck so that you can't move forward? You have to take accountability for self. You can't look outside without first examining the heart of the inside. And when you feel like you're in a place where your emotions are being toiled with, are you toying with your own emotions? Are you toiling your own emotions? Are you in situations that you know you have no business being in and making a reasonable decision or making an unreasonable decision to stay in places and vibrating in places that you don't belong? Are you being true to yourself? Do you wake up in the morning with gratitude, knowing exactly who you are? Because if you're not doing that, guess what? That's why you're stuck. You're stuck because you're not walking in your truth. You're stuck because you are walking against who you're supposed to be. So the next card we have for you guys today is going to be the meditation card. It's a number 8. And it's important that you get a chance to understand exactly what meditation means for you. Do you see this bright light at the very top, and it's pouring into the consciousness? This person is open, their heart center is open, and light is illuminating from them. Do you see that? That's what you should be doing. The Spirit is saying, allow me in. Allow me in. Let me flow freely through you so that just this light that I have for you can go outside into the world. You should be the light of the world. So let's look at this meditation card and see what Spirit is wanting to say to you today. It says, it's time to begin or resume a meditation practice. Gently reflect on how far you have come. Emotional mastery means choosing to be in charge of your life by adjusting your emotions, ideas, intellect to something that feels easier and softer. This discipline will liberate you by opening a door into tranquility and wisdom of your soul's love. It says you can't go beyond limitations while you are still focused on them. You cannot go beyond limitations while you're still focused on them. Can you? It says, meditate by focusing on something that brings you joy, such as having a massage, playing with your pets, spending time with children, or creating art. There is no right or wrong way to meditate. It's just a gentle shift in your attention away from the physical world into a world of infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. Meditation is a way of resetting your energy that brings you into a neutral space where you can move forward. It brings you into a neutral space where you can move forward. Isn't that what the world is about? The world is actually indicative of moving forward, right? Because the wheel's going to keep on turning. This is a world card. It talks about travel. It talks about movement, forward movement. It's in the upright position. How do you move forward? How do you unstick yourself? Going inside, creating opportunities of joy within, doing things that feel good to you. It says your life experiences have led you here. Allow them to be the catalyst that creates joy and freedom. Freedom. Not being tied. Not being stuck. That is a very, very, very distinct and powerful message. Are you stuck today, Taurus? Are you moving in a direction that keeps you stalled? Are you running in circles like a hamster wheel? You feel like you're just moving, but nothing is moving forward for you because right now you're halted on your journey. And Spirit is telling you need to go within. You need to create opportunities of joy and peace within. Are your words of positivity or are you feeding your spirit negativity? Are you giving yourself joy, peace, love, abundance? Because the universe wants to give all that to you, but it's expecting you to do your part. So it says meditation is a creative process. It is not something we need to learn. It is simply a connection back to who you are. It is called a practice because it takes time to master. I suggest you build your meditation practice from 5 to 24 minutes a day, 1 minute for every hour of the day. The below meditation will bring a sense of calm and alignment wherever you are. You can expand the time by focusing on your breathing. It says when it feels right to do so, look at the card and image. Focus on something that feels relaxing. Close your eyes and breathe into your heart and unwind. Breathe in and take your awareness within, and breathe out and surrender. Breathe in and adjust your light. Breathe out and familiarize yourself with your light. Breathe in and navigate towards your center. Breathe out and create the balanced space. Breathe in and receive love. Breathe out and give love. To build up to 24 minutes, repeat to yourself, breathe in and receive love. Breathe out and give love. When you feel ready, open your eyes. Are you giving yourself love today, Taurus? If not, it's time to. And sometimes giving yourself love is letting go of things that no longer serve you. Letting go of the karmic situations. Letting go of the old, antiquated societal thoughts. It's opening up your horizons, right? That's part of it. So we're going to look at the wheel and see what it has to say for you. What kind of messages do the herb crafters have for you today? And keep in mind that the world card is a major arcana. That is major change, major shifts, okay? It says, weave a rainbow that makes the world whole. Share your sacred work. Love wins. Repetitive. I love it. It says, fulfillment and satisfaction come after great achievement. You have accomplished so much. The garden is lush and thriving. Life is in full bloom. Pachamama is a sovereign deity in Inca mythology who represents all that is whole, beloved, and complete. Like you, she is a being of great power who has the ability to create through joy and pain. The lessons that you have integrated on your journey may represent themselves as if new, but honor them as the herbs of aces are honored, as old friends who come bring new beginnings, new gifts. A new monarch butterfly returns, completing the journey of migration, and the cycle of life goes on. So the cycle of life is moving. It is continuing. But are you? It's telling you to look at all of your experiences, everything that has shaped you thus far, so that you can move forward on your journey. You don't have to stay stuck. It's telling you it's a temporary thing. But you decide. Are you holding on in your 8th house to the karmic energy? Are you holding on to pains and hurts from the past that have shaped your mind, that have shaped your ability to move forward? Because if you have, it's time to release that. And you can release that in your meditations. Your number 8, it's an infinity number. Oh my God, it's such a powerful, powerful number. And it's telling you, hey, go inside, create opportunities of love and joy within yourself, and do it every day. And as you do, guess what? This card turns upright. The wheel moves. Life changes. And you are able to welcome in the beautiful, beautiful things that you desire in your life. And we all desire beautiful things, because Venus wouldn't have shown up if you didn't. I thank you guys for joining me today. I am so eternally grateful for you being here. Taurus, if you found something in this message, I just ask that you take action towards your growth, that you move towards love, loving yourself, and looking in that mirror and taking accountability for you. And as you begin to look at your life cycles, be grateful for the things that you have accomplished. Be grateful for your passions and your joys and the things that you do well. Celebrate yourself. Unstick yourself, Taurus. Thank you for joining today. I am Eve the Empath. If you like the messages, please like, subscribe, or share with somebody who might need it. And if the message doesn't resonate, that's okay, because we don't want you vibrating in places that you don't belong. Have a wonderful day, Taurus. Bye.